Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here. It's Wednesday the 7th of November. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. I say this every day, but just to remind you that we're all kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. So by you coming back and using the site, telling your friends about the site and using us on Twitter and looking at the charts and viewing the videos and using the adverts, that's what generates the revenue that keeps the site free of charge. So thank you for doing that. Got the 7 to 10 day mean of the 500 millibar flow here, and you can see how remarkably consistent these two charts are. The ECMWF is on the left, we've got the GFS on the right, and you'll notice that they've got below normal heights to the west of the UK during the 7 to 10 day period. So this is from next Wednesday to Saturday the 17th, so still keeping this trough out towards the west, and it's this that keeps western parts of the country generally unsettled. Got a ridge though across Scandinavia and the east of Europe, which puts the high pressure under here. And also you notice how we've got above normal heights as well for the eastern parts of the states, and that's maintaining a ridge here in the western Atlantic. Now what these two ridges plus the trough combined mean is that we are maintaining quite a cool feed of air at upper levels in the atmosphere. You notice that it's coming across from sort of the Newfoundland, the northeastern parts of Canada area down into the Atlantic and through the British Isles, and that means the atmosphere is fairly unstable. It means that we can get large clouds forming, we can get periods of rain forming as well. So that's what's generating conditions just at the moment, and means that things stay pretty unsettled across the British Isles, although again not too much in the way of rainfall totals really for many central and eastern areas, most of it being taken up across the west. So this is the chart for this afternoon then. Low pressure up towards the north, outbreaks of rain affecting western parts of Scotland and Western Ireland. Pretty breezy to the north too, but you can see how eastern and southern areas are much drier. Overnight tonight we're going to find still some outbreaks of rain affecting northern and western parts, but to the south and the east it'll be dry. Still breezy across eastern Scotland, northeastern parts of England, but drier and less breeze down towards the southern parts of the country where there could be some clearer spells. Into the morning on Thursday, and a bright start to the day, sunny spells across many southern areas, but there is a weak front that's across northern England and eastern Scotland, bringing some cloud and a few spots of rain here as well to the north of Scotland. But for many it looks as if Thursday is going to be a bright and a dry day, and you notice a ridge of high pressure building in through Thursday afternoon, so many areas dry with some good sunny spells through Thursday afternoon, the winds decreasing too, and I think we will find a touch of frost developing overnight into Friday under clear skies, particularly in the south and the east. So I think temperatures down here by Friday morning probably -1, so a touch of frost, but it looks as if more cloud around to the north and the west. You can see that rain moving in during Thursday night to Friday morning. Heavy bursts of rain for western Scotland and for Western Ireland, but very little rain again through central and eastern parts of England and Wales. And then through Friday the front slowly tracks its way southeastwards, never really getting into more central and eastern parts of England. I think probably some hefty bursts of rain coming into western Wales and southwest England late on in the day on Friday, with brighter conditions following through Ireland and some showers for western Scotland. But for many I think the southeastern corner here should be staying largely dry, although with increasing amounts of cloud. Then into the weekend, Saturday looks like it starts off quite damp and wet across the southeast with an old front there producing outbreaks of rain. Never particularly too heavy, I think just persistent for a time and generally quite light, but just a damp start to the day. Some showers coming into western coasts of Scotland, Western Ireland, Western Wales as well through Saturday, but many central and eastern areas largely dry with sunny spells, just one or two showers making it through. But I think largely Saturday looks to be a bright day, particularly in the east, although these heavy showers affecting western areas through the day, and pretty cool as well across Scotland. Now as we go through the overnight period into Sunday morning, looks as if the ridge of high pressure is going to be building into the west. That brings generally fair conditions through Ireland, through much of Wales and southwestern parts of England, but I think for northern and western parts of Scotland, more cloud here with some spots of rain at times. Oh, just ignore these messages, they'll go away in just a moment. But what we're going to find is that there will be some showers across northern and western areas, as I said. I think more southern areas tending to stay drier and also brighter. And then what we'll find overnight into Monday is that some more persistent rain tries to get in from the southwest, pushing its way eastwards, most of it again through western parts of the country, with eastern areas tending to stay dry. And it does look then as if we head into a slightly more unsettled week next week, lower pressure moving close by, outbreaks of rain spreading their way eastwards through the country during the week. And notice how it gets stuck across the southeast and southern parts of the country during Monday and Tuesday of next week. During Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, perhaps bringing some pretty wet conditions down here, certainly much wetter than it has been, but elsewhere it looks like a mix of sunny spells and also showers. And if we just pick up on how the ensemble model handles this, let's just get through to the 14th, and there we go. So this is the position as of Wednesday the 14th, and this is the rain look across the south of the country. Now what I want you to notice is just how we see little change in the pattern, with outbreaks of rain coming in from the Atlantic, most of them affecting western parts of the country, very little towards the east and the south, and generally what we're looking at is temperatures probably hovering around or just below normal for the time of year. Look, and as we get in towards the 21st, what we're going to watch for is this low here slipping further eastwards. I think this is always the threat, that low, this low slipping further eastwards and bringing in a more northwest or northeasterly flow through the country. And if that happens, it's that could lower temperatures during this last part of the month, and I think that really is what we need to be watching for still, is this cooler weather coming in the month. Now I stress, not cold. This is not a wintry outbreak. This is just cool conditions coming in towards the final part of the month. And so please don't anybody come back saying, oh well, you said it was going to be absolutely freezing cold and that winter was going to be here. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I think that temperatures by the end of the month could be falling off, and we could be into cooler conditions than we've been used to of late. And let's just take a quick look at the rainfall totals for the next week. And again, notice this is from the GFS ensemble. Look, relatively little through the central and eastern parts of the country, with this is 5 to 10 millimeters overall, but most of the rainfall affecting western parts of the country. This rainfall down towards the south courtesy of next Tuesday, Wednesday, but most of it looked for western Scotland. Many areas, you can see really how well sheltered these eastern areas are from the rain that's coming into the west. The high ground west of Ireland, west of Scotland, west of Wales, west of England, all protecting these more eastern areas from that heavier rainfall. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. A reminder that we kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen here. But for now, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.